Yo, Norman. Yo, Norman. Ah, shit, really? The fuck? It's the day of the solar eclipse. What? Solar eclipse. You told me to remind you about it. What time is it? Fucking I don't know, 10 something. 10! Yeah, 10. It should have been ready an hour ago. Oh. I'm sorry. Dude! Clothes! And a fancy bow tie! Nah! Okay. I need to get ready!
Alright. Thanks to my ignoramus of a brother, I might end up being late. Today is August 21st, 2017, the day of the solar eclipse. I didn't check the time just now, however, I will go ahead and inform you once I've reached the park. It's estimated a 5-minute walk. However, if I sprint, I should be able to reach the observation point in about 3 minutes. Now you're probably wondering, why on earth are you wearing winter clothing in the middle of summer? Well, that's a good question. And the answer is, well, quite simple. During the solar eclipse, it is going to drop instantly in temperature. It's already dropping right now. All the way down to anywhere in between 10 to 20 degrees Fahrenheit. So with that in mind, I need to make sure I'm fully prepared. I brought myself a scarf, a hat, some protective goggles as you can see, and some gloves. As well as a temperature gauge to demonstrate the properties of the solar eclipse. So far there are no visible changes yet. However, we'll soon see them. Right. I'll be back with you shortly. Right. So, I've reached the observation point. So far there aren't any changes. However, I am noticing subtle changes in weather in terms of the wind, as well as the general temperature. Now, no one is here at the playground area, as you can see, which is good. because I need this area. So I'll be setting up camp right around here, just in front of the trees. Right here, as you can see. Hopefully no interferences run into my way. Alright, be back with you in the official clips shortly. Hello, my name is Dr. Norman Discovia. Today is August 21st, 2017, the day of the solar eclipse. It is precisely almost 11:40. Apparently there are no changes in the sun. However, I will be documenting major changes as I go along. I brought along a temperature gauge. As you can see, it is nearing 100 degrees Fahrenheit and nearly 40 degrees Celsius. This is a documentation of the beginning of the solar eclipse at precisely 11:39 AM. It'll be reaching its totality point at 1:08 PM. And the end of the solar eclipse will be at 2:38 PM. I'll be documenting any major changes as they come along. In the meantime, I shall be reporting back to you shortly. Oh! Crap, I nearly forgot. With me, I brought along a scarf for my face, some goggles for protection of my eyes, obviously, so I can stare at the sun without causing any major damage, and gloves for my hands when it reaches 20 degrees Fahrenheit. The temperature will change majorly by the totality point of the solar eclipse. It'll be going anywhere in between 10 to 20 degrees Fahrenheit. Alright, I believe that's everything. So hopefully no interruptions occur during this documentary. Alright, I shall be reporting back shortly.
Soon after.
The job of a scientist is a very straining one. But above all, you have to be patient. One 10. No. 12, 10. Damn it. Totality point is at 108. Right. Gotta wait another hour. No. playground, Norman. It's for children. Not for scientists. Right, so it is now 12:24 p.m. The temperature is currently almost exactly 100 degrees. So there's no change there. However, new development in the sky, specifically the sun. Hopefully you can see that just fine. Hold on a minute. Who am I kidding? You won't be able to see anything until the solar eclipse occurs in its totality point. Silly me. In any case, we're halfway there to 1:08 p.m. I am extremely excited about this. It's been a long wait so far, but I am excited nonetheless. With a bit of luck, we should be seeing the totality point very, very soon. By luck, I mean if I can take a really, really short nap. But I don't think that's going to happen, so.
Later.
Right, so it is precisely 12:54 p.m. We're nearing the totality point, which is at 1:08 p.m. in case you forgot. Something I should probably mention before we get there. I am in the Dallas-Fort Worth area of Texas. As such, I won't be experiencing the full solar eclipse per se, but I will be experiencing most of it because I'm close enough to the totality point. Yes, we're nearly there now. So I will be showing you on this the instant temperature drop, just so you can get an idea of what it's like in case you aren't in any area that experiences this sort of thing at all. We're nearly there, just a little longer now. The shadow will completely engulf this area and something amazing will happen. This, my friends, this is what science is about. Right.
Moments later.
One more thing I forgot to mention, sorry. Okay, so during the solar eclipse, in case you didn't know, the electronics, particularly like anything involving let's say Wi-Fi or satellite or cable, anything, will be affected by the solar eclipse. In general, electronics will be affected. Hopefully, now I'm not too keen on the details, as I haven't had much time to research it. It kind of came out of the blue, honestly. But basically, during the solar eclipse, it should affect electronics. Now, from what I recall, it's only supposed to affect, like I said, any radio signals and things of that nature. But I'm not sure whether or not it'll affect this camera. Hopefully it won't. But if it does, let's just say I'll be a little more than mad.
More moments later.
Alright, so it is 5:07, exactly 20 seconds away from 5:08. I'm not sure which direction the shadow will be coming from, or if I'll even be able to see the shadow as it's coming, but here we are, 5:08. So far nothing yet. However, it should be happening any second now. Right. I preemptively put on the flashlight on the camera. It might drain it a bit to have it on like this, although it will be worth it. Right, give me a moment. I did it backwards. Crap. Wasting time. Hopefully this isn't going to affect the video too much.
A little later.
Alright, here we go. I can't even think of it. Okay, here we go. So, current temperature is around 90 degrees Fahrenheit. I repeat, 90 degrees Fahrenheit. Again, nothing yet. Was I wrong? Shit, I might have been. It's 1:10. Perhaps the estimation was slightly inaccurate. I sincerely hope I wasn't wrong. It'd be very disappointing if I was. I mean, honestly, I was looking forward to this day. Okay. I don't intend to stop recording this. I need to wait until it happens. Because it's going to be ending at 2:38 p.m. That's a whole hour and a half. So the totality point should be within, let's say, 30 minutes. I might end up having to stop recording in order to conserve battery as well as memory. However, it looks as though the skies are getting rather grey. Just a bit. I'm not sure what's going on here. It should have happened just now. Perhaps the estimations were simply inaccurate. I mean, I can see the moon on the sun as I speak. Perhaps it was about 10, maybe 20 minutes off.
A few minutes later.
God knows. Regardless, I might have to cut it off for just a brief moment. But I don't want to. Because if this happens while it's off, while the camera is off, it could ruin the entire documentary. Hold on, let me check what the battery power is. I can't see the battery power. God damn it. Okay. The moon just moved past the sun. It's moving away from the sun. I don't know what to tell you. No, wait, it's moving closer again. There we go. And it's moving away. And it's moving closer. You know, I get the feeling that these aren't actually good for eye protection. I'm not sure why. Were the trees yellow before? They look to be a lime green now. Hopefully this isn't permanent. Hopefully this isn't permanent. Let's see here. 7 minutes so far. God. There's no telling when the sun is going to be engulfed by the moon.
1 minute, 37 seconds later.
Oh dear. $1:15, everyone. We are at 1:15. No, 1:16, 17. Whatever. I don't care. I wonder if staring at the sun for long enough can cause me to die. It's a long shot. But you know what? If that doesn't do it, the heat stroke definitely will.
Moments later.
Well, it's been well over 40 minutes past the totality point and absolutely nothing has happened. I'm starting to wonder why I even trusted Joe about something he said about a website. I mean, honestly, if I look at the sun, looks like the moon has already gone past it. So I get the feeling that I wasn't even in the right spot to observe it. Now if that's the case, no comment. No bloody comment.
Much later.
Well, it's now 2 p.m. 38 minutes until the end of the solar eclipse. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm not sure that it's supposed to get hotter during a solar eclipse. If anything, I thought it was supposed to get colder. Sorry, there was a spider on the camera. But as you can see, it's going over 100 degrees out here. Apparently I wasn't in the right area to view the solar eclipse. It's fine. Really, it's fine. I'm sure someone else went ahead and recorded it somewhere else. Probably got a hell of a lot better of a view than I get anywhere in Texas, quite frankly. I hate this fucking state. I hate it so much. Well, the battery power on my phone is less than 30%. Wasn't even in the right area to see the solar eclipse properly. And to top it all off, I have blisters on both of my ankles, and I think I might die of heat stroke before I get to the house. In other words, today is pretty good. Am I making it obvious enough that I'm exaggerating? I don't think I am. Or should I say being sarcastic? You see, I'm not joking about the heat stroke part. I can't even make words properly. I'm just going to end it here. I'm not even going to bother.
Many unbearable hours later.
Joe!
Yup.
When the fuck did you get that SpongeBob hat?
I don't know.
Whatever. I'm finally back home. That's what matters.
Yeah. Speaking of which, what took you so long?
Did you not get the text? I texted you.
Really?
Yes.
Oh. My phone was off.
Okay. Okay, so the long and short of it is, after finding out that I spent 3 hours outside in the entirely wrong place to view the solar eclipse, I was nearly dying of heat stroke. And then, just to add insult to injury, some cops mistook me for, I don't even remember, some serial killer who was roaming around town. I don't give a fuck. And they had me stand out there for another hour trying to run my ID. And then I was finally able to walk home.
Hey, listen, man. I don't know what to tell you.
The worst part is, I've had blisters this entire time. This day was terrible.
Alright, look. Let's try and look at things on the bright side. Huh? Huh? Norman? Your nose is bleeding.
Oh. Well, Jay. I believe this is due to a brain aneurysm. As such, after I take a nice cool bath, it'd probably be a good idea for me to go to the hospital. If you'll excuse me.
Oh, jeez, alright.
And Jay?
Yeah.
Please remember to keep your phone on when I go out.
No promises.